So, this table that I'm using right now that you currently cannot see has been with my family since the first house I ever remember existing in. And it has been scratched, it has been chipped, it has paint on it, and it went through the occasional chomping of teeth. And also, at one point, it was a hiding place for gum. But we are working on the surface part, and it's been several years, so I think it's gonna be fine. And it's been my place for doing my work, for doing filming, for using my cameras and my computers and things like that. And I am going to basically change it because I managed to find this see-through wrapping paper. I don't know who would want this and what for, but I figured it would be good for sealing in all the stuff I'm going to add to my table, so I guess I would want this. And it was kind of a spark decision, but basically I'm going to add all this stuff to my table and kind of seal it in and do something cool that I've probably seen on like Pinterest a long time ago, who knows. Pretty much all that sort of stuff comes from there, doesn't it, at this point? So it'll probably be a montage of me putting this together over non-copyrighted music. Not that it really matters on this kind of lonely channel. But regardless, we're gonna do that, and I'm just gonna try and sort things out. Amongst the already fast montage that's going to happen, I already did some of the like cutting and sorting and things like that, just so that some of that was already done. Otherwise it's just me looking through things and taking things apart. I'm still missing stuff. I think at this point I'm probably going to just print things out at this point. Right now it's been cool just grabbing stuff that I already had or things like that and giving it a bit more, I don't know, like texture or a better look or something, but I might just print out some of the things from my various fandoms or things that I like that I don't have right now. So I'll probably just take that route. Other than that, I managed to find quite a bit of stuff and went through all my things, and it's nice to actually, like, I kept some of these things, like old calendars that had, you know, pictures that I really liked or things like that, that I wasn't doing anything with because I was just keeping it in case I could do something with it. Now I'm going to do this, and hopefully it works out and this stuff doesn't get just ruined. So we're going to give that a shot, see what happens. I'm going to go through this whole process. I haven't really been on very much because it's either been looking for a job or working at the job, and that's basically because I'm still in college and tuition is just constantly rising per semester, so it means working as much as I can. I did manage to get a new job though, which is great. It's a very retro styled, colorful store, which is awesome. It does mean that on a daily basis I get rickrolled. And then immediately followed up with the Ghostbusters theme song. But it also plays Queen and Elton John, so I'm pretty happy with that. And it gets me through the stressful times. So basically, I've been very busy, and so I haven't really put a bunch on here. And it's not like it's like a huge thing anyway. I kind of just put whatever, and then if anyone's passing by and sees it, then there it is. So I thought this would be a simple, kind of fun thing. It shows a bit more of the setup. I moved all the computers and screens out of the way though, so usually there's like a lot more going on, and I'm hoping to put some of the stuff that I want to see the most over here, and then just some stuff over there to fill up the space, even though there's going to be kind of like stuff on top of it, so hopefully that's fine. I did put kind of like a cooling area or something, if that makes sense, so that there's just not like hot air coming from the computers, just like melting things. I've also considered that. So we'll basically see what happens. Hopefully this all goes well. I've pretty much also, when I do this kind of stuff, there isn't much to really say or do. I figured the montage would look cool, and I wanted to try doing that anyway, and just posting something, and it's a little bit simpler. Most of it's done late in the evening though, because right now I literally just am awake till like 5 in the morning for some reason, just out of like sheer stress, and then I go to work and try to just cut down on the bitterness inside my soul and sleep during the day and work in the evening and do that kind of thing. So I've just kind of like put off doing literally anything because I'm just so tired, and even though I'm up really late and in the basement, I still don't want to make a ton of noise, and I just don't feel very human. I just want to curl up in my bed with my cat and do nothing. So I am going to try and do something with this now and do it anyway, while I'm just kind of in this delirious state of no sleeping, and you just kind of hit that like second wind, as my friend calls it, where you're just kind of like sort of awake, but that crash is always there sitting behind your eyes just waiting. But basically, yeah, that's probably enough chatting. I'm gonna do that, and then I also end up just, you know, watch something on my phone. There's not much really to say anyway. I just figured this montage would look cool, and then I can sit around on my phone and, quite frankly, if I'm being honest, just watch PewDiePie playing Minecraft at this point. So my life is broken down to. So that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully it's not too bad. And I've got some new kind of intro and outro stuff I want to do. I've been learning more with my editing, which is a lot of fun. It fits well with my course, and I managed to get some kind of footage of the lakes around my area that I really like, so I might be using some of that. So we'll see how that goes. I also started a new Instagram just specifically for this channel. I might still end up use my personal one. I don't know what I'm really doing right now. And I wanted to still try to get on Twitch, but again, it takes a lot of time, and I'm still just kind of like finding time and working things out like that. And the only way I could do it is maybe try filming somewhat, or like editing at like my second job where I'm pretty much just sitting around by myself. And you would be right. But then I would miss out on this beautiful setup that I put all this effort into that you can barely see. I'll have to do like an actual tour of that. I wanted to do that and dive into some of my fandoms with like Alice in Wonderland and Marvel and things like that anyway, because I thought that would be fun and I like to blab about it. And then, I mean, at least it's by choice, right? It's not like my friends who have to legitimately just sit there and pretend that they're super interested to hear about this. You can just not watch or you can watch. So that's gonna be it. I think that's what's great about this channel, is pretty much just doing whatever I want, practicing things and whatever, and it's not like a huge deal. So that's gonna be that. I said I was gonna stop talking and I'm still talking. Surprise. Anyway, so on to the montage.
Alright, now we're gonna try and use this on the table and hopefully that works out.
As a lonely person, I have found different things for building your own friend. Is that sad? I don't know. Maybe it's kind of funny. We'll find out.